Hi, I'm Sage. Today I'm going to be talking about 5 reasons why I think you should be becoming an exchange student if you're interested. I hope you enjoy. So what does it really mean to be an exchange student? Obviously being an exchange student means that you are going to another country for either 6 months or a year. It has the short-term exchange and the long-term exchange. I'm a long-term exchange student here in Denmark. So being an exchange student means that you do have that exchange, but it also means a whole lot more than just going to another country. First are the new opportunities that you have when you are in a new country. Currently I am learning Danish. I'm getting 3 hours a week right now and it's going pretty well. The other one is that you are living with a new family, and in rotary you have 3 families usually. Because of that you get to see so many different ways that people live. I know that my family here is a lot different than my family back home, and my next family is very different from this family and my family back home, and same with the third. Every family is different, and so not only do you get to learn about a new country, but you get to learn about being part of a new family that you weren't part of before, and they really do take you in as their own, and you have so much love in that family. So next I'm going to be talking about travel. Rotary, depending on where you live, has a pretty substantial list of countries that you get to choose from. You get to put down your top 5, or at least in my district I did, so you get to pick a lot of different countries. There's countries in North America, South America, Europe, Asia. Also there was some in Africa for some people. It wasn't for me, but again, it depends on where you live. So with the travel is that there's the Your Tour at the end of the year. This is something that I recommend people go on. I can't say a whole lot about it yet because I haven't experienced it yet, but I will be going on it at the end of the year. I'm looking forward to it because that way you don't get to just see the country that you are in, you get to see more. And with that comes day trips. I've been in Germany and in Sweden, both with my host family. Not only that, I've been countless places in Denmark to visit friends and stuff. Speaking of friends, I have literally so many friends here from all around the world. Last weekend we had a event and I got to see all of them, and it was so fun. And also I have lots of Danish friends from the school. Just everyone is so nice. There's like a very good atmosphere. There are some times that are a bit more difficult. I know that I have struggled with homesickness, and homesickness doesn't necessarily mean you miss your friends and family. Homesickness can look a lot different. For me, it looked like it was hard for me to accept that I was here and my friends were back home and still hanging out with each other. Obviously, I think that's one piece of advice I would give new exchange students, is that homesickness can look different than just missing home. Everyone is here to support you. All of the other exchange students, I feel like those are people that you can go to 100% because they're all in your shoes. With being in a new country, you need to learn a lot about yourself. My first couple of weeks, I didn't know a whole lot of people here besides my family. I spent a lot of time by myself, and with that time I learned a lot about myself and what I like to do in my free time. So everything here, there's going to be like the culture shock. My culture shock wasn't super big because I feel like Europe is not so different from the US. The culture shock, there's some things that maybe you don't know how to do. For instance, I had never taken the bus to school before, and how I dealt with those situations kind of revealed a lot about myself as a person. Okay, the last thing I'm going to talk about is why you should be a Rotary Youth Exchange student, and that's mainly the togetherness of the community that I feel. This weekend, like I said, we had a big event and also an intro camp. You meet so many people. Currently in Denmark there's 108 exchange students all around the countries. We have students from the USA, Mexico, Chile, Argentina, Thailand, Taiwan, Japan, Spain, Italy, France, and Brazil. All of these countries, Colombia, I really hope I'm not forgetting any. All of these countries, and everyone is just so together, and I think that it can also teach you a lot about the world itself. And I think that it's just very eye-opening that even if we're all across the world, we are all the same deep down, like we're all people, and I think that that's very eye-opening. And with that, there's the group chats, there's the inbound group chats, outbound group chats. People kind of just make group chats by themselves, but it's a great place to really talk to one another because you're all going through the same thing, and if anyone is ever sad, we all cheer each other up and someone will go and visit them, and it's just a great opportunity. With that, I really hope that you have learned something about being an exchange student, and if you are interested in being an exchange student, I highly recommend that you go for it. I think that this was genuinely one of the best decisions I've made of my life, and I couldn't imagine myself any other place. So I really hope that you liked this video. If you're interested in becoming an exchange student, please do so. There's so many people that are here to support you through this process. Alright.